ಧಾರವಾಡದ ಐಐಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪತಿ ಜಗದೀಪ್ ಧನ್ಖರ್ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಧಾರವಾಡ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಹಳೆಯ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಧಾರವಾಡ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಪೀಠದ ಜೊತೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಸ್ ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಾದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಮಮತಾ ಬ್ಯಾನರ್ಜಿ ಅವರು ಸಿಎಂ ಇರುವ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಆಗಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಇನ್ನು ಧಾರವಾಡದ ಪೇಡಾದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಉಪರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪತಿಯವರು ಮಾತನಾಡಿದರು. ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜೊತೆ ನನ್ನ ಹಳೆಯ ಸಂಬಂಧವಿದೆ. ನಾನು ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭೆಯ ಸಭಾಪತಿ. ಬಲಗಡೆ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಪ್ರಹ್ಲಾದ್ ಜೋಶಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಡಗಡೆ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್ ಖರ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಕಾಣ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್ ಖರ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಅನುಭವಿ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿ. ಜೋಶಿ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಅಚ್ಚುಕಟ್ಟಿನ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಧಾರವಾಡ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗಾಗಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಭಾಗದ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಮಾತನಾಡಿದರು.
I came here as a professional in the Dharwad bench of Karnataka High Court. I therefore know the big change that has taken place in this area, but not after he became a minister, because I went to West Bengal as governor to be in the service of Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee. I have very fond memories about Shri Prahlad Joshi. When I was nominated by the political party to be a candidate for the post of Vice President, his home became my home. I was at home at his home, and then I tasted every day Dharwad Peda. Every day. Well, that was not to the liking of my wife, because my weight was getting addicted. Then I have deep connect with Karnataka. Honorable Chairman, Council, I have deep connect with Karnataka. I tell you why. In Rajya Sabha, I am chairman by virtue of being Vice President of the country. When I look right, it is Shri Prahlad Joshi. When I look left, it is Mallikarjun Kharge ji. Shri Joshi has given me a big challenge. I have not been able to provoke him even once. He is a cool, calm, composed person. But boys and girls, I am still at it. Someday I will succeed and provoke him. He is extremely thoroughly updated with his work. And I know it because I was elected to Parliament in 1989. Because you are the most vital stakeholders in governance, in democracy. You will bring about the change which the nation needs. But look at what you have in IIT Dharwad, IIT Kharagpur, director. Then there is a faculty member from IIT Patna, IIT Mandi, IIT Guwahati, IIT Ropar, IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, and IIT Kanpur. This convergence of talent in IIT Dharwad will considerably help my young friends, boys and girls. They don't want corruption to be there. Corruption eats into their merit. They are startled when petrol secures contract recruitment to the job. Corruption had been our bane for too long a period. Nothing was possible a few years ago without corruption. Corruption was the only passage to secure a government contract, a government job, or a an opportunity. Lies and agents infested power corridors. Parliament passed a historic legislation, constitutional provision. And that was 1/3 reservation for women in Lok Sabha and state legislatures. Imagine when it will be rectifying before 2030. 1/3 women will be there in Parliament. They will be there in state legislatures. They will be part of policy making. They will be defining our growth trajectory. Chandrayaan 3 landed successfully on the south pole of moon, created history in the world that India became the only nation to achieve this distinction. This has been done. And the force behind that is scientists, both men and women. They did it. So there is not a single month where we are not proud of what has happened. इसीलिए मैं कहता हूं, भारतीयता हमारी पहचान है, भारतीयता में हमारा अटूट विश्वास होना चाहिए। हम इस महान देश के नागरिक हैं। We must be proud of our exponential, phenomenal growth. पर कुछ चिंता की बातें भी हैं। कुछ लोगों को भारत की महान प्रगति हजम नहीं हो रही है, उनकी संख्या कम है। I am pained and disturbed when for petty political gains, anti-national narratives are set afloat, deliberately, by forces inimical to our country within and outside. Let me tell you, boys and girls, we have to believe in our nation. We have to believe in our nationalism. Our commitment to our nation cannot be compromised on any ground whatsoever. We will always keep interest of the nation first. When I find some distant voices coming from some part of the country, I am pained. I appeal to those people. They must search their souls. They must remember there can never be a situation for a Bharatiya not to keep interest of the nation uppermost come what may. And those who are thinking otherwise, they need to be counseled by us. Friends, I do not wish to take more time, but I would surely make reference to what one of the greatest statesmen of the country, the Constituent Assembly, that was November 25, 1949, and he said, I quote, "What perturbs me greatly is the fact that not only India has once before lost her independence, but she lost it by the infidelity and treachery of some of her own people," unquote. But you are the most significant stakeholders in governance. You are the foot soldiers that will take our great Bharat at peak in 2047 as a developed nation. You are part of the marathon march that starts from our Amritkal for Viksit Bharat at 2047. I am sure इस हवन के अंदर आप किसी भी आहुति को देने में कमी नहीं रखेंगे. I leave it with a thought, and that thought is, we were number one nation in the world centuries ago. We will be number one in 2047.
Really kind enough. He used to तो MPs को मिलने के लिए, सबसे बातचीत करने के लिए, क्योंकि he was a candidate then, सबसे मिलने के लिए, बातचीत करने के लिए, तो उनको पूछा गया आप कहाँ बैठेंगे, तो मेरे ऊपर उनका इतना प्यार था, उन्होंने बोला आपके घर में ही आके बैठूंगा, सबको आके मुझे उधर ही मिला दो करके. So at that time only I had requested him, sir, as soon as you become the vice president, इधर ये भी बोला जाता है धारवाड़ के कण कण में हिंदुस्तानी संगीत का एक लहर दिखता है, ऐसे कहा जाता है, और एक फैक्ट भी है. और डॉक्टर भीमसेन जोशी, भारत रत्न भीमसेन जोशी, और ऑल्सो he studied his initial Sangeeta from from Kundugod in the Dharwad district. So these are the things, and the Dharwad Peda is also famous, sir, as you know, and before you could leave river, we will definitely धारवाड़ पेड़ा को हम आपको जरूर खिलाएंगे. और इसके साथ ही साथ